come with this little video put together. Yeah, man, it's it's already a sad. It's already dark days in America, and like even though I have my you know political differences with this guy, you know, but I condone any violence, any type of violence whatsoever. It should not be in politics whatsoever. It shouldn't be nowhere whatsoever. But I have to say this. I know I have a few people, a few friends, who got different, political views or whatnot. But it's okay though. I can take the good with the bad. But this administration that's normalizing this type of behavior, this type of violence, like to me, and this is my way of thinking, and my opinion, should be nowhere near office, nowhere near power, with stupidity and misunderstood individuals like that makes them extremely dangerous. All this lies being normalized, but people is struggling every day, getting laid off a job, struggling to put food on the table while the rich and powerful is continuing to mock others, eating a caviar, opening up a pussy filling ring, tearing the rose garden from the White House, making it club rose garden club. This is a pussy filling ring to me. That's all it is. Don't have one ounce of iota of feelings of people that's dying. Like, look what happened with the Texas flood. Come with these batshit lies and all that. Like, people's gonna die that. But the thing that's sad is, like, what hurts me the most out of all that, little girls died. Little girls died. And, and officials was telling the administration in Texas, that silly ass governor, Meals on Wheels Abbott, yo, this place here is dangerous. This is like flood. This is a flood zone. This campsite isn't safe. What do you do? Oh, y'all go anyway. Have fun. What the experts have said, that that place is dangerous. That campsite was dangerous, and people died, and they didn't give a fuck. Like, they normalizing death and all this shit, like it's like they know they. Why the fuck are they normalizing this shit for? Why is that shit really necessary? If people lives that it that is worth that much to you, to this goddamn wicked ass fucked up administration. And now look what they doing right now. And look what they doing right now. And like I said, and I say this again, I condone any type of violence. I condone that to the fullest. It has no place anywhere, anywhere in the U.S., especially in politics. My condolences goes out to Charlie Kirk and his wife and kids. But I can't really, be sad about this because I mean I know people aren't perfect, but if you stoke, if you're stoking, like if you stoking not fear and intimidation into people that's foaming from the mouth, that wants to do physical harm to other people, you're not a good person. In my book, you're not. But like I said, I really I'm really am not surprised with Donald Trump. I'm really not, because this is his MO. This is his playbook. Want to blame the left instead of doing actual real work to find out who, like, we don't even know who this guy's supposed to be. Or he want to say, oh, he's a liberal leftist. Then, oh, so it's gonna be an all-out war on Democrats and all that. Why? For what? Because you hate Democrats that much, Donald Trump? But you have questions that need some answers. Like, why are you covering up for a pedophile? What did you know? Like, how much knee deep involved you really were in this Epstein shit, Trump? And then number two, a couple months ago, and I don't want to, and I hate to bring this up at a sad moment, uh, like disappointing time. I hate to bring this up, but Trump, where were you? Where was this? All this you were saying yesterday, sit behind that desk. Where were all this 2 months ago? When uh, when a Democratic lawmaker and her husband was murdered, was gunned down by a crazed Trump supporter, a supporter of yours. Where was all that at then? All this talking you was doing last night. Where was all that then 2 months ago? That's why I like to know. Can you answer that question for me? Since you were so concerned, and now you wanna stoke violence, not just you want to you want to stoke a civil war with the left for what? With every Democrat said they condone this. They don't. They said they don't like when violence is mixed in with politics. And most everybody on the left, most everybody in the middle, and some on the right can agree to that. Like you need to get yourself tight. You need to get yourself together as far as you medical wise. Because what I saw today this morning, it seemed to me that you're having a mini stroke, and you keep saying that you're one transparent administration. What's transparent about y'all? What have y'all done to be transparent? What have you done to bring down grocery prices? What have you done to bring down the cost of affordable housing? What have you done to get rid of these stupid tariffs that you put in place? So don't sit up here and try to say that you're transparent because y'all not. If you're transparent, find the person who gunned down your board. Find the person who murdered your board. You put incompetent people in charge in your administration because they want to line their pockets. Think we don't see this shit? Making all these distractions from the Epstein bullshit. Oh, now we on your head about that, sir. Because those victims deserve justice. Just like Charlie Kirk's wife deserves justice for someone gunning her husband down. So Trump, how knee deep involved you was with this pussy filly and ring? You stoking, inciting more violence, a civil war for what? Because you don't because you hate Democrats that much. Could have been we would have been the envy. We would have been the Goldilocks economy of the world if we would have done. We just did absolutely nothing, nothing to. If you even not even put your fucking grubby, greedy ass hands in the economy, we'll be beating every country in the world right now. Goddamn, job growth would have been increasing month to month. You just destroyed everything in your whole 9 months since you've been sworn in. You literally dismantled everything. And little bro, if you know see this video or listen to it, I have to agree with you, man. We're living in a dangerous era right now, dark time, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And I'm gonna throw this at you, little bro. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like none of y'all, none of your governor's policies down there in Georgia. Don't like none of his policies whatsoever. But do you know how popular y'all governor is? Do you know how popular he is? He's actually, to be quite frank, honest with you, he actually could throw himself at this 2028 race for real, for real. If he ain't, and look, I know you don't fuck with Biden. I get it. You know, I totally understand where you're coming from as far as that. But you, I have to say this about Biden did more for red states in his administration than blue states, as far as dealing with dealing with like hurricane season and all that. Dealing with yeah, Biden did more for red states than blue states. When your governor asked Trump for that money, to remove the rest of that, debris or whatnot, what happened down there, during the tropical storm. Then he write a, then he responded with a letter and said, "Nope, you're not getting a dime." So, little bro, I got to I got to keep it a buck with you, bro. I got to keep it a buck, little bro, with you. Trump is worse. He he's deceiving people. He's been deceiving people his whole life. Most of he may be safe from criminal prosecution, but his administration not. So all on who helping him aid and abet in his criminality is gonna face some type of recourse in 2029. Whoever and if I had to take a guess, I think Gavin Newsom he just threw he the way how he's this is how you beat Trump at this game. Mock his ass, stoop to his level. Because if you stay quiet, like a Hakeem Jeffries and a Chuck Schumer, oh well, we got to get together, y'all. We got to do things bipartisan. Man, that bipartisan bullshit is over with. Them motherfuckers made MAGA made sure of that when they got their boy sworn in January. So I want to hear about oh we got to do things bipartisan. Oh we got to wait to Trump make no man. All that talking. See, this is why y'all approval rating is so low. Even though y'all winning these special elections, but the two of y'all, you, Jeffries, Schumer, the two of y'all not showing no type of fight, no type of leadership, no type of combat to combat Trump and his crony and his criminal cabal in that administration. And the best y'all can give to us is what? Oh, let's go do everything bipartisan. Let's do everything bipartisan. Oh, let's wait for Trump. Wait till Trump make a mistake. If that's the best answer y'all got, this is why y'all need to step the fuck aside and let the young guns, these young gunners, these young come ups, hear what they got to say. Listen to what they have to say. And then I heard that the mayor is he running to be the mayor? Yeah, that Hakeem Jeffries, you ain't need to get behind that guy. Mudami, you ain't need to get behind that guy who's saying everything right, why people love him so much and want him as mayor. The way you see, this is why you and Schumer need to retire and you need to be primary because You really ain't no leader whatsoever, Hakeem. You're not. You just all talk and no action. You all talk and no action. That's why people don't not buying the shit that you're saying. No one is, even me. I'm not even buying the shit that you're saying. This is why we need like a Jasmine Crockett. I love Jasmine Crockett. I love the hell out of that woman. She not the, she knows how to live rent free in Trump's head, just like what Gavin Newsom doing right now. I like what Bernie doing with the stop the oligarch to exposing Trump and his billionaire lovers that he had at Club Pussy Philly the other night. Like all that shit, like that insurrection, um, the documents, even that case in Georgia, which I still, you know what I'm saying, could be in play, was I give like a 85 to 95% chance of not going no fucking where. You know, Trump he defeated all that. He defeated all that all because of Merrick Garland slow walking. That's why Trump sunk the tugboat, Merrick Garland. You waited 2 years to move in to finally move in on. You should have did that a week or a month after you got sworn in. And we wouldn't be in this motherfucking shit that we in right now if you would have did your job. Like this is some fucking Sons of Liberty shit we're in. And if this continues to go down the road that is going down, half of us is going to be dead. All because we have an orange orangutan, little dick, wannabe dictator, Pussifilian, power with the Pussifilian ring, who can't, who just a small, who just a, whose ego is so fragile that he wants to be a fucking dictator so fucking bad. Bending the ass, goddamn, bending his ass crack over to Vladimir Putin, a fucking war criminal, a murderer, a dictator, a kidnapper who kidnaps little kids, killing them or making them serve in his military. And I thought the U.S. was the free world. I thought the United States was the police force of the world. 90 motherfucking more. And then what's sad about all this, not only these killings is going unnoticed, unchecked, unresolved, uninvestigated. Like America is hell. America is hell. And if nothing is going to be done about it, then it will become a third world country. I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm just going to stop for right now. Like, we're living in dangerous times right now, and it's not going to get any better. Everybody, I heard or watched on online on the left, they condone it. Say everyone on the left. Political, violence should have no place in politics. Everybody on the left said that. What did they say on the right? What was said on the right? They want a civil war. They want they want bodies. They acting like the very police that's going in blue states abusing, having their own type of violence against people of color, and for what? For Trump's little dick ego to be satisfied? Like, this shit is sad. Like, this 2025 politics is horrific. It's horrific. Politics in general is horrific. And now this shit, this violence is being normalized. Like, where they do that at? Again, my heart goes out to Charlie Kirk's wife and, and his family. Surely this shouldn't have happened at all. Like, I condone this. It should have no place in politics. But since motherfuckers, those MAGA dick suckers on the right is normalizing this, along with their dear leader who goddamn scared of Vladimir Putin, shit is pathetic, man. When this shit is going to end? When this shit is going to end? Like, really? Why? And it's affecting us, the American people, the ones who put y'all motherfuckers in office. Don't and y'all motherfuckers don't know what the fuck to do but satisfy instead being there for your constituents who put you in office in the first place. Y'all want to be there for a goddamn pussy feeling little dick dictator. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, and y'all will get wiped the fuck out next year. I'm done. Peace out.